Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Maya here. If you're new here, karibu sana. If you're a returning subscriber, welcome back. So I'm here to tell you to give you the parking list that I use for my parking. Maybe the other video was too long and maybe you didn't understand some things. Why do you need to carry these? But I'm going to be telling you what you need to carry in details and why you should. So number one thing that you need to carry when you go to Heaven's Gate, you need to carry your identity card. You can't register without your identity card. So even if you are not Kenyan, you need to carry your passport, like anything that can identify you. I don't know whether it's because of security issues or I don't know why, but you have to. Even if you don't have an ID, they always ask, is there anybody at home who can send you the photo of that ID? Because it is very needed when you are there or when you are registering to go in. Number two is money. When you go there, you're going to be stripping for maybe 1 or 2 nights or even 7 days. Some people go even for 21 days. So when you go there, you need some money. There are very many types of rooms, and I'm going to tell you all about them briefly in this video. So number one, the cheapest is the dormitories. That's why you have beds, like the dormitory setup, like the school setup of dorms, not the cubicles, the dorm setup where all beds are aligned and you can see somebody from that corner and to the other corner. There is no privacy in that place, but if you have a fixed budget, it's okay, because at least there's a place you can go and shower, not like the school setup kabisa where you used to shower in a communal bathroom. Those ones you have a bathroom where you can go do your business and come back and rest. So the problem comes when you are in those rooms and it is a high season. When so many people are there, you have to shower very fast as you leave the shower queue, because for the next person. I've never gone to those dormitories, but I think that is what happens in them. So number two, there are the cubicles. The cubicles are 300. Are they 300? The dormitories are 200. The cubicles are 250. Okay, the difference between the cubicles and the room that you share four of you, the cubicles, the bathrooms and the shower and the toilet are outside. So yeah, the washrooms and the bathroom, they are outside the cubes, because they are just cubicles with only beds, nothing more. It's like a single room with 4 beds. You understand? Yeah, so that is the difference between a 4 people sharing rooms and the cubicles. Because the one I was in, the one I did a video about, is 4 persons sharing, and it is like okay, let me call it a bed sitter, where you have okay, it's not like a bed sitter because there's no kitchen area. But again, if it was going to be a kitchen, the place we put our bags and hang our innerwears and towels is like a kitchen. So it's like a bed sitter. So for the 4 people sharing rooms, you have the shower and the washroom inside. The cubicles, they are outside, and the 4 people sharing is 300. So the next rooms are for 500. That is why you share a room, 2 of you. And this one for 2 of you, it's like 2 different beds. Okay, let me go to the most expensive, then I'll tell you what I mean 2 different beds. So the most expensive room that I have never found a vacant in is 700. That one for 700, I think it is ever booked, or maybe they reserve it for the bishops and the priests, because I have never found a vacant in that. I have always asked for that room. I have never gotten a chance to even go inside them. I don't know who goes there. I think when you want these 2 people sharing rooms, or that's 1 bed room. Am I even making sense? You need to go early in the morning. So when the people who are there check out, you can check in. Because the time that I get there, because they come from Nairobi, I find like most of the rooms are done with, like they have been checked in and there are no vacancies in those rooms. Most of the times I find that one for 4 people going down. And those for 4 people, I think now, I don't know how they do it, because there's a lady we went with the same time. And she got the old ones. Like they are even lit in dormitories. And then I found the new blocks, like they are new blocks and they are the old blocks. The first time I went there, I slept in those old ones, but they are okay. It's only that they are old, like they are older than the new ones. There is nothing different with them. They have the room, they have the shower aside, 4 beds and everything, and they are cute. The only difference is that the other ones, the block A, B, C, and D, the new ones that are up there, they are newest. So those ones go for, the new ones goes for, they are for 4 people. They go for 300. So this one for 1 person or for 2 people, even if you're husband and wife, you can't share a room. You can't even take the one for 2 people and sleep on different beds in one room. It is not allowed. When you go there, you are not husband and wife. Okay, you're husband and wife outside there, but you can't share a room. You only share a room with your same gender. That is a heaven's gate for you. Even if you've been married for 50 years, you can't share a room with your partner. So that is all about room. So number 2, you need to carry your money according to the nights you're going to be there, and you have to check out by 9:30 the day you're going out, so that the people who clean the room stewards can clear the sheets and prepare the room for the next person who is going to get in. So number 3, the number 3 thing you need to take with you. Let's start with the most important ones. You need your own toiletries. Okay, the canteen there, they sell the toiletries, and the canteen have everything. I don't know whether I should do the canteen separately or in this video, because I have done it in another video, the one for Heaven's Gate, my Heaven's Gate experience that I did like 10 months ago. So the canteen has all these things. If you forget anything like toiletries, like everything that is around there, they sell it in the canteen. Even if you forget, you are ready and you forget your deras, or maybe you want to extend the days and the clothes that you carried are not enough, you can always go and buy some clothing from the canteen. They sell deras, dresses, Masai shukas. They even sell the petticoats. I've never seen the bikers and the bras, and I've never seen panties. Do they sell? If you have been to Heaven's Gate and you know whether they sell those innerwears, apart from petticoats, I've ever seen them. If you have been there and you saw those innerwears, you can maybe comment down on the comment section so that we can help somebody. So in case you forget to carry those things, or maybe you want to wear them there because you're wearing deras and maybe you don't have panties. I know there are some people who don't wear those things, but in case you just want to buy them for that purpose, because maybe you feel like you need something to maybe cover up because sometimes the deras they sell there, and even the ones we buy out here, they are not that heavy. You can see through. So in case you want to buy some innerwears, maybe you can get them from home or get them there. I don't know whether those innerwears are sold, but I have seen petticoats. Number 2, they sell books. It's like a library in it, or a bookshop. Like the founder of the Prayer Mountain, that is Apostle Apostle John William Kimani, have written so many books. Like they sell all those books, but the only book that they sell there is his books and Bibles and notebooks and diaries. They don't sell books from other authors. I have never seen. In case they are there, please tell me. They don't sell any other book. Like it's not like a bookshop, but it is a bookshop for only the books that are written by Apostle John William Kimani. So there are so many books. I never knew he have written so many books until I saw them there. And yeah, so those are the books that you can get there. Apart from his books, you can get the Bible. You can also get notebooks and diaries. When I was packing, I showed you a notebook I bought there last year, and I got it for either 200 or 250. But this year, the notebooks they are so cute, but they're so expensive. The cheapest one is 300, and it is so plain. I didn't see the essence of getting it. And the ones that were cute, like garish, they were going for 700. You guys, yeah. And I didn't buy it because it was not in my budget. So that is why. Another thing they sell in the canteen is the things that you can make your beverages in the rooms, like the coffee, sugar, They don't sell tea leaves. Oh, they sell the tea bags, but they don't sell tea leaves. They sell tea bags, coffee, sugar, honey, and drinking chocolate. They also sell glucose for energy. Any other food stuff? Nothing. But the medicine, they sell medicine like the Actor, in case you have a headache, there is Maramoja, there is Panadol. In case you have a sore throat, there is Strepsils, and there is Rob, I think. I think I should have recorded a video of it and put it here, but I think it is in my previous video that I have told you. I'm going to put it on the comment section, on the pinned comment section. In case you want to go and review the canteen tour, you can go and get it there. So another thing they sell in the canteen are perfumes, or not like perfumes like the body splash, those mild perfumes. Yeah, so you can't just go and start smelling bad and say that there are no perfumes there. And those, they are so affordable. What else do they sell there? The pens, the books, the notebooks. Is there anything else that I've forgotten? There are so many things that they sell there. Like everything that is not prohibited, you can get it in the canteen. They also sell flasks and water. And what else? So they also sell handkerchiefs. And as I go through my packing list, in case I see something that I've not mentioned and they sell it there, I'm going to tell you. So number 4, number 3. Then the next thing that you're supposed to carry when you go there is your clothes. Okay, you need to have enough clothes for the days you're going to be there. But there is a laundry room there. And I don't know whether they do laundry for people, or like if in case you need to extend the days and you don't have enough clothing. I don't know whether they do the laundry for the people who go there, but they do laundry for the bed sheets and the whatever they offer there. So there's a laundry room. I'm yet to find out whether they do laundry for other people. In case you want to extend the days there, you can, I don't know whether they sell soap, but in case you want to do laundry for yourself, outside those cubicles that I've just mentioned, there are some hanging lines. So you can do your laundry and then you hang there. I'm not sure where they get the buckets to do laundry in. I've never done laundry there. So maybe if you know, you can just comment on this comment section. I want us to really connect on the comment section and interact. And maybe there's something I forget mentioning on this video. You can put it there and I'm going to highlight your comments so that you can help other people to know what they need to know about Heaven's Gate. You also need to carry sweaters, or kikois, or jackets, or anything warm. I know when I was packing, I was saying that I won't carry a sweater because I thought it was a hot season. But you guys, at night, it is cold. At night, it is cold. Don't forget your gloves. Don't forget your socks. Don't forget your sweaters. You would rather not use them. The last time I was there, it was a sunny season, but it is still rained. You're supposed to understand that Heaven's Gate is in the midst of like a forest. There is a video I did when I was up in the mountains, and when you look around the Heaven's Gate, you even wonder how they made that to be a flat ground that they can build in, because it is surrounded by forest. So it is very cold at night. I think because I took a long time before I went back there. The last time I was there was in April, and I went there now this December. I think I had forgotten about the cold. That's why I was saying that I won't carry the sweaters. But you guys, I'm glad I carried a kikoi, because I would have struggled, I would have suffered. But the best thing about me is that I don't forget a Masai shuka, and that is the next thing you need to carry. If you want to go and pray in the grounds, okay, this one applies even for the men, because you need somewhere you don't want to dirtify your clothes. Maybe in the morning or early morning or maybe mid-morning when you go to the prayer grounds to pray, there is some dew on the grass. So Masai shuka is going to come in handy to maybe soak that dew on the grass so that you can lay on the ground without getting wet. It is not like something that can make you wet, but you understand, all of you have ever encountered dew on the grass. So the Masai shuka comes in handy when you are going to lay on those places, and maybe you find somewhere there is not enough grass, and maybe it is dusty or it is dirty, your Masai is going to help you to lay on the grounds. Okay, so the next thing you need to carry is a wrestle for if you are ready, because in case you carry a dress that is short or a trouser, you need to cover yourself with a razor when you are moving around that place. And they don't even joke about it. You can carry a very long dress, but it has a slit, or it is a semi-throw, and they're going to ask you to tie a razor. If you don't carry, you'll have to buy one from the canteen. They are sold in the canteen. I don't know about the prices, but you need to carry a razor as a ready. Okay? For me, I carried one because the katawel I carry is the small ones that you can't cover yourself with it and go around the room because they're not alone. So I was using it now to go to the shower, dry myself and dry myself with the towel and then come out and wear my clothes. So another thing that you need to carry is a towel to dry yourself up. Maybe for the ladies, if you have a shower gloves and whatever, you carry all those. Make sure you carry everything that you use to shower to make your time easy there. So you need to, okay, they also sell bathing soap in the canteen. I don't know about laundry soap, but I have seen bathing soaps in the canteen. There is Sour, Geisha, all those. So in case you forget your bathing soap or your shower gel, you can always go and purchase one from the canteen. The next thing that you need to carry for ladies, I think deras are the most comfortable clothes for Heaven's Gate or for any prayer mountain. You also saw that I packed so many dresses, like 3. One was even an extra, but I can tell you for sure I never wore 2 of them because I wore a dera. I feel like deras are easy to move around with and do whatever you want to do, because one of the dresses I carried is the one that I wanted to iron so that it cannot get creased. And when you go to sleep in those prayer mountain grounds, and the dresses can get creased. So the best thing you can carry is the dera. Like the first 2 times I went with deras, and I never knew that it was not like because I lacked clothes, but those deras, they come in handy. If you are ready, you have deras, please carry them for there. You're not going there for show off. You're not going there for advertisement. You're not going there for fashion show. But I don't mean that you should look like a poor person or somebody that doesn't have a life. But deras come in handy. And these days, there are even cute deras and very fancy deras and very pretty deras. So you don't have to you don't have to carry those like boring deras. There are so many cute deras, and even some of them are so expensive than even the clothes that we purchase. So if you have a dera, that would be something you want to consider carrying going there. Another thing that you need to carry is obviously the headgears and the night dress. Although if you have enough deras, you can still use them at night. And for me, I was carrying a dress for the day and dera for the evening so that I can also sleep in it. But you can carry your headgears and your night dresses that are maybe presentable to wear around people. Or if you're going to get a room for your own self, or maybe you and your sister, doesn't matter. So another thing that you need to carry is a sun cape in case you're going on a very sunny season, because you're not eating. You don't have like all that energy and everything. So you don't want to start getting burnt in the sun. Okay, that applies for me. I don't know about you. I won't talk about the sun cape so much. And then the toiletries, I told you can always carry them or buy them from there. The toothbrush, toothpaste, tissue, soap, wipes. They are sold in the canteen, but in case you want to carry yours, you can always do that. You need to carry your stationery, the Bible, the pen, the notebook. You want to note down whatever you are taught. In the morning, there is a morning devotion. Even in the afternoon, there is a lunch hour service. And in the evening, there is an evening devotion. On Wednesday, there is a worship experience, and they teach a lot. It's just like a church conference or a seminar. You need to carry your own notebooks and a Bible, but a Bible is not a must, but it is a must because you're going to need the Bible when you are praying around outside the prayer rooms. But in the In the prayer hall, there is a very big screen that is visible to everybody. So you don't need a Bible inside there, but outside on your own, you need a Bible. Another thing you need to carry are shoes. And about shoes, I mean even slippers and sandals to move around and whatever. They only give one pair of sandals or one pair of slippers in a room. And even if you are four in the room, you need maybe to get your own, because you don't want to ask somebody to remove the slippers so that you can go and shower, and maybe they have just come from the shower and they have not even dried themselves to wear the shoes they have. So it's always good to carry your own shoes. Yeah, again, sharing shoes does not sit well with some people, so you always make sure you carry your own sandals and shoes and slippers. Another thing, you need to carry water bottles. Hot water bottle in case you want to make your coffee or drinking chocolate in the room. So you need to carry hot water from the taps. There is a tap outside the main hall that gives hot water. And you guys, I found out a very, I don't know, miraculous thing. I had some preachers' wives. We were sitting around when you were taking tea one of the days I was there, say that they when they were digging a well for the prayer mountain, one well just sprout with hot water. Isn't that miraculous? Have you ever heard of somebody who dug a well and it gave hot water? Like the hot water we use at Heaven's Gate even to shower comes from that well. But for drinking, I think it is bought. I don't know. I'm not sure. But there is always hot water 24/7 outside the main hall. The next thing you need to carry for a YouTuber is your vlogging kit. Okay, that's not a must because you don't go there to vlog. You can always use your phone. But in case you want, you can carry your vlogging kit. I know it sounds controversial, but it's a necessity for YouTubers and content creators, okay? The next thing you need to carry is your face and body care items, your body oils and lotions and face care. Those ones are not sold in the canteen. In case you forget your face care items, you're doomed until you go back home, but they sell body lotion. And the next thing is the condiments. That is sugar, coffee, and drinking chocolate and cocoa. Those ones you can always buy them from the canteen, but in case you don't want that struggle, just carry them from your home, because sometimes they sell them in big packages and you're there for maybe 1 or 2 nights. So you can only carry yours to be on the safer side. The first time I went there, I didn't know that you can carry them, so I was relying on the tea from the Tians. When it remains, I would fetch some coffee and drinking chocolate and go with it in the room, because the first time I went there was so new. Like, I was not, I don't know, like the last time I was there, I didn't even get hungry. I was not even making, but then when I came back home, I was wondering, why did I even carry the sugar and the drinking chocolate and whatever? I was not even making it. I was only taking the tea they provide in the morning and in the evening, and I was good to go. Okay, my friend told me that she got hungry to a point that she got honey, because we were in different rooms and she didn't know that I had honey. Again, we only met in the car when we were going, so we didn't know each other like that much. Maybe she feared even to ask me whether I have it, but I would have given her mine. So don't fear. Even if you feel like you're going to get hungry when you are there, you can always buy the glucose and the honey and just lick it to get some energy, okay? So don't you fear going there, fearing that you might not make it to the days that you wanted to go. But in case something comes up, in case you fall sick, I heard there's a dispensary. I have never seen it. I'm not sure. So don't quote that Maya said there is a dispensary. I don't know. I have never come across it. But in case you get sick, or maybe you get an emergency at home and you need to go home, it's always free to go home. I had a woman say that she was going to tell them that she got an emergency and she's going home. So they told her that they won't refund the money, because it doesn't go to the people who are there. It goes maybe to their account or anything. I don't know. But they told her in case she goes back before 3 months are over, she can use the balance from now this time that she went home. Like she had left 2 days and she had paid that 600 for 2 days that were remaining. And she was told in case she goes back before 3 months are over, she can use the balance. I don't know how true that is. Don't quote me. I'm just saying what I had. Okay. The next thing that you need to carry is an umbrella. Of course, I told you this is a place that is in the midst of a forest. Maybe it can rain when you least expect it. Last time it was raining and I had not carried my umbrella to the mountains. I had left it in the room. I never go there without an umbrella. But this time it was in the room and I was up there. Sorry for that. So we had to wait until the rain subsided. Okay, we had to wait until the rain reduced so that we can go down. And I wished I had carried my umbrella up there because we used a lot of time there and the evening service was going on. So another thing for red, you can carry your jewelries or do away with them. Maybe you want to wear them when you're going in and the day you're traveling back, because when I was there I never used the jewelries this time. Like this time was serious business. And you guys, I'm going to come with a testimony of something that happened immediately I left Heaven's Gate. This is not even a clickbait for that video, but it really happened. Like God answers prayers. So another thing you need to carry, in case you carry your own sugar, coffee and chocolate, or you want to be making your own teas, you can carry a mixing cup and a spoon. When I was packing, you saw that, and use that to make your own coffee in the room. So that is self-explanatory. A charger, obviously, and cables. Shower cap for showering. You need to carry your own perfumes. And something I said when I was packing for my bags for going there, when you're around people, make sure that the perfumes you are wearing or maybe the lotion are not that strong, because some people are allergic to these scents, and you don't want to go there and start giving people allergies and asthma attacks because of your perfume. Make sure that the perfume you're carrying or the lotions or the body oils are neutral and they cannot affect even a child, because again, there are women who go there with their own kids, and the smells can be maybe too much for some small kids and the people around you, and even there are so many old people who go there. Okay, so Heaven's Gate is for everybody. There's somebody who asks who goes there, and it is for everybody. When you are taking the teas in the morning and the evening, they always direct you how you are going to get out of the hall. They first of all start with the bishops and the priests and their wives. They go from one direction. And then number two, the second people who are given a privilege to go out are the old people. People who are 50 years and above. And there's a time I was there and there was somebody who was 86 years. I was wondering, what is he doing here? Gosh. Somebody went to seek God's face at 86 years. That was last year, December. So they are old people. That is what I wanted to mean with this. And then after the 50 years and above is the 40 years and after the 50 years and above is the people with disability and women with kids who are less than 7 years. I think they even go before the old people. Women with the kids with who are 7 years and below, they are given the second priority. And then the people who are 50 years and above, 40 years and above, and then now they start directing you to go out with the columns you are seated. The column that is next to the side that we take tea goes first, and then like that until the last column goes out. So another thing that you need to carry is you need to carry faith. I didn't expect that, but it is so useless to go there when you don't have faith that whatever you're going to pray is going to be answered. You don't need to have so much expectation, because again, God, you cannot push God with fasting. You cannot make God do what? You cannot con God. He will give you what he feels you need at that time. Sometimes it is not what we think. It is not what we expect. Sometimes we feel like he's neglecting us. He's not listening to our prayers. But fasting always strengthens your bond with God. And it only makes you grow in your salvation. It is not a way to insist that God do whatever you want. Okay, he's a God of mercy. Sometimes he'll give you what you're praying, because there are people who have come out of there with testimonies like I did. I'm going to be sharing it in a separate video, but you don't go there with the expectation that whatever you write down as your prayer items must be fulfilled. It doesn't happen like that. So I have seen people who have come out of prayer mountains and they are talking about, oh, nothing happens there because maybe whatever they were praying for did not happen, but God's time is the best. You guys trust me that God's time is the best, and it's going to give you what you need at the time you need it, like when it is convenient for you. Okay, so I think that is all about this video. In case you feel like there's something I've forgotten, in case you want to ask a question, you can always comment down below. I'm going to reply to you. And if it is a huge something you want me to clarify, I'm going to do a video about it. Another thing that I get asked so many times is whether you can carry a kid. And yes, as I have said, there are kids who go there. And even the last time I was there were so many kids and teenagers. So your kid, whether they are breastfeeding or not, you can carry them. You're always given milk and Weetabix for the child, but not for you. Again, what do you have even to take your child's Weetabix and they are not even feeding? So the Weetabix is only enough for the baby, and the milk, you are given Weetabix and milk every time you are there. I don't know whether you are charged more because of that. I don't know. I've never gone there with a kid. I don't have any yet. But you can carry your kid. But if they are breastfeeding, you can only stay there for 3 days maximum. Yeah, so I think even for other kids, like who are less than 7 years, you can only stay there with that kid for 3 days. You either let them go home or you go home with them. So you cannot stay there for more than 3 days when you have a child. In case there is anything I've forgotten, again I say please subscribe and comment down below. Make sure you turn on the notification bell, because I'm going to be doing a series of Heaven's Gate videos, so that you can get to understand everything about Heaven's Gate. And again, please don't forget to subscribe. Love you guys. See you on the next one.